I'm Nina Concepción.
I'm Katherine Bourne Taylor. And we are obsessed. Obsessed is a comedy podcast about your hyperfixations, the ones that keep you up at night, hijack your group chats, and send you down a rabbit hole.
Each episode, we deep dive and unpack the niche interests you just can't get your mind off of. No obsession is too weird when you're among friends.
Yay! Yay!
Hello.
We're on Zoom today.
Yes.
Good to see you.
You too. How's it going?
Great. It's been a big week, as we know, because Maxton Hall season 2 dropped. So
3.
It's just so good to have some structure around a TV show again. I just think appointment TV is something that is going to save us.
It is.
I'm just so happy to be back in the game.
I'm so happy. And sometimes I do love a show with a lot of episodes, but there is something really nice about Maxton Hall just being 6-hour-long episodes.
God.
And it's we're gonna be good. I can...
Exactly.
It's not overwhelming,
No, and there's clear boundaries. I have a clear timeline to get excited about.
Exactly.
And this isn't going to go on forever, which is also 6 episodes, man. It's okay. We're going to get into Maxton Hall.
It. Okay, let's talk about first what you're obsessed with this week.
So, okay. I don't know if the married ladies can relate, but when my husband is out of town, I get a little crazy.
Oh.
And I realized this past week that there is something I do when DJ goes out of town that is a highlight of my life.
Oh my God.
And I love him. I don't want him to leave, but it's also nice to have alone time. And so, okay, DJ doesn't like rotisserie chicken.
Okay.
I freaking love a grocery store rotisserie chicken. And when he goes out of town, the first thing I'll do is I'll go to the grocery store and I'll just buy a juicy rotisserie chicken and I'll I'll stand at the counter in the kitchen and I'll just get into it with my hands. I don't even bother to sit down.
It's primal. God. There's something inside of you.
It's incredibly primal. It reminds me of Yellow Jackets, scenes I've seen in Yellow Jackets. And I realized this past week that I enter a flow state when I am getting into this rotisserie chicken, being unobserved. It just is really wonderful. And I'm obsessed with rotisserie chicken and my ritual of just getting into it when DJ goes out of town.
That is so I get that. I love rotisserie chicken. Where do you get yours from? Where do you like them from?
Generally Whole Foods, but I will be honest, I am open to recommendations. I hear that Kismet in Atwater has a really good rotisserie, but I'll be honest, I don't need this to be fancy. I need it to be a juicy, well-seasoned chicken with a crispy skin.
Oh my God. They're so good.
That I can tear with my teeth. God, it's so
They're
good.
They're so good. Oh, I do. I'm a big fan of a rotisserie chicken.
Really? Okay, well, we should maybe exchange some notes.
I love it.
I love rotisserie chicken. Yes. What are you obsessed with?
Okay, I have turned into this is mortifying, but I'm obsessed with mobile games on my phone.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Which ones are you playing?
I have 3 in rotation right now because when I run out of lives on one, I switch to the other one. And then when there's a bunch of ad breaks, I'll switch to another one.
And have you noticed that when you step away from a game for a while, you come back and all of a sudden they're giving you coins to use?
I have a ton of lives.
Strategy, baby.
I know, energy. So the one I really like is called Tasty Travels. And it's just a matching. It's just a merging game. It's just you're merging things and you Literally, there's nothing to it. You just merge.
Incredible.
Merge cocktails, and it's like tropical. And then the other one that I love is like traffic jam, where you have to like all these cars are in a traffic jam, and there's people waiting to get on the cars. So it's like a mind puzzle thing. You have to just like keep them going.
Oh, wow.
And then the third one is literally almost like Tetris. It's just like, but it's fruit. It's really cute fruit faces. And it's just like, Matt, you just drop down like a pumpkin goes on a pumpkin, a blueberry goes on a blueberry. It's just, and I find these because when you have an ad break on one game, they advertise other games. So then I play the other game in the ad and I'm like, fuck, this is addicting.
It's working on you exactly how they intend it to work on you.
It's bad. And I have a torrid history with mobile games where I've like spent money, which I'm going to get into at our live show on Monday. I think this is what
you're going to do. You're going to do mobile games?
I think I have to. It's an addiction.
I think that's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing cruise culture.
Love it.
Because I've never been on a cruise, but I am loving, and I honestly don't think I want to go on a cruise.
Never. Oh, as our producer's getting ready to go on one tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Andrew. Going on like a huge cruise. That's probably going to be so great.
They probably are amazing. I have too much anxiety around them.
That's the thing. Like, never say never. I have heard that there's some really cool cruises that are for like young adults. They hire they hire well-known comedians.
Wow.
And so like they're apparently really cool. But anyway, all that to say, it's about like the videos that come out of like cruises and like found family. It's emerging.
Oh, that's cute. There are a lot of them on TikTok. Like you make like best friends on a cruise, or it's just really cute. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. Listen, I think back to the games. I think we all deserve some disassociation, and that's what those are good for.
Oh yeah, I fell into a wormhole. This might be a deep dive of like swingers cruises, where like couples go and like it's all like it's like adults only. It's like a sex cruise, and you're just like,
and everyone there knows what the game is. There doesn't need to be any like, are you into this? Are you into this? Like, no,
amazing.
You paid for this cruise.
Yes, and it's like, I've just like fell down a TikTok rabbit hole of like a swingers cruise. And I was like, this is fascinating.
I've heard that cruises centered around like a shared interest are actually
probably so fun.
So fun.
Yeah.
Like there was a Walking Dead cruise.
Oh my God. Of course.
But like all the actors went and everyone got to like hang out with the actors on this
cool.
cruise ship.
Wasn't there like a Disney cruise? My God. Like I know there are Disney cruises, but like with like Hilary Duff and like Frankie Muniz. There was like a young like celebrity cruise.
It's a way to like have access to the people you want access to, and like you're paying for it. I don't know that I would want to be stuck on a cruise with a bunch of people who want access to me.
No.
And are specifically there to gain access to me. No. Like I need somewhere to run.
Exactly.
Are you obsessed with Obsessed? Well, good news, because there's more.
Each week, we drop bonus episodes just for members at backdrop.fm. From mini obsessions to fanfic readings to truly whatever is on our obsessed little minds.
To hear those, plus ad-free episodes, exclusive extras, and to help support the show, become a member at backdrop.fm.
Every day, the world gets a little weirder and a lot more awesome. Cool Stuff Daily takes a look at everything from mining in space to the latest in the fight against cancer to how AI is, basically changing everything. It's all the cool stuff you didn't know you needed to know. Join us for Cool Stuff Daily as we take a quick look at science, tech, and the wait, what stories that make you sound way smarter at dinner. Subscribe to Cool Stuff Daily now, because the future's happening fast, and it's way too fun to miss.
So today on the pod, we are talking about the first 3 episodes that dropped on Amazon for Maxton Hall Season 2. And it is really, it's doing everything we love about the show. I will say, like, I think I'm season 1 is so good. It's so good. And part of that is like them. I just love the build up to them like falling in love.
It's so fun to see them falling in love and navigating.
And like the enemies to lovers is such a great trope. And I think this season, while I'm loving it, I have like certain feelings about it where I'm like, okay, yeah, that we'll get into.
We're also only halfway through.
We're only halfway through. Exactly. I think this is the issue with any story. You know, it's like the fun, the build up, the tension. And then like once they get together, it's kind of like I always lose interest. I always do.
I always do too. And it really is hard to maintain the audience's attention and their investment. And I do think I'm really enjoying these first 3 episodes. I'm so glad they released them at once so that you could just kind of like binge them straight through. I think that also really helps. Like it's just such a bingeable show.
It is.
Just because it works in like such clear like arcs. Like the storytelling arcs are so clear.
Yes.
Every time. So getting them in like little chunks is really, really helpful.
Yes. Yes.
I also will say I was worried because season 1 was so good. I was like, I don't know if they're gonna what if season 2 crashes and burns?
And already we know it won't because of I mean the episode out the gate, I was like, it's gonna be fine. Like
we're gonna be fine.
Even if
they're back, baby.
Yeah, and even if I'm like not as like hype about I love this season. It's just a different feeling once you're in a second season and like yeah, I don't know. It's just interesting. I'm enjoying it in a different way than I enjoyed the first one, I think.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Should we get into it?
We have to get into it.
Oh my God. Okay, we're going to cover the first 3 episodes of season 2. Yes. And we are going to do our best to not make this an hour and a half.
I believe we can do it.
I know we can.
And,
so...
The season 2 premiere, I think, has been the best episode so far, and it is so good, like screaming.
It gets so intense. So, okay, we open right back where we left off in Oxford, that incredible night that they spent together. And it also starts exactly like season 1 began, with a shot of James's butt.
We do. They love showing back, that man's ass. They love it.
They do. It's like, and I have to wonder, like, when season 3 rolls around, how are they going to like make that happen? Because now it's a thing. It's a pattern.
It has to be. Also, thank God this man is, I'm going to Google how old Damien Hungard is in real life.
That man is not 18.
Wait, what's his last name? Hardong. Damien Hardong, which is hilarious.
I'm guessing 27.
Thank God he's 27. He's 27 years old, so I feel less weird. Like they're playing high school students, but all of these actors are in their 20s, which part of me is
absolutely
yes. Which I'm like, I don't know. I'm always like, I wish they would just age it up. But obviously this is part of, young love, and it's a coming of age story.
It's coming of age.
But yes, they show it. And also he looks like a 27-year-old man. Like,
oh yeah, they all look like they're in their mid-20s, which, you know what, if you've seen Gossip Girl, or any of these.
This is everything. Riverdale. I'm like, why are they still in high school in Riverdale?
Oh my God, Riverdale. Okay.
We got to do an episode on Riverdale.
Did you watch Riverdale?
Oh, I didn't watch it all, but I was deep into Riverdale. I kind of want to rewatch it all front to start and like talk about how insane it is.
I'm so down. Okay. I'm so down. Because it's insane. Oh, it's way more insane than Maxton Hall.
Supernatural. No, there's like witches at one point, and like one of them is like can fly out of nowhere.
Oh my God. I love it.
Okay.
Back to Oxford. Yes. They're in love. Like it's gorgeously lit.
Yeah.
They are like in their love nest. And they have sex again. And I will say they do something that the big sister in me, I'm like, it sounds like a good idea at the time, but don't do it. They like take a sweet picture of themselves.
In
bed. They take a selfie in bed.
No, you never do that. Post-coital
don't do it.
Photos. No, honey. Big no.
I would just say no. In this world where the cloud exists, like,
Don't.
I wouldn't do it, but whatever.
But they do it. They're in love. It's like beautifully lit. He's like carrying her. I'm just like, this is crazy. No teenagers are doing this, but sure.
I love it.
I love it. I love it so much. It had to. So we're in this like glowy nest of love, a love nest.
And then flash forward. A car upside down, smoking, a figure walking towards it. Oh no. How do we get from this love nest in Oxford to this horrible disaster? Well, Maxton Hall's going to tell you.
And I will just say this shot. So they zoom in on the selfie in bed. And then as they zoom out, it's like one continuous shot. It's James's split phone on the ground outside the burning car. And then you're like, wait, what? And just the way they shot that, I was like, yes.
Oh my God, I forgot about that detail. That is so true.
It's amazing.
Okay. So we pick right up. Ruby is walking into school.
Yes.
She's listening to a voice memo from James. He's like, I can't wait to see you. I'll meet with the gate. Like, can't wait to pick up exactly where we left off.
And you're like, okay, he's being so on the nose. I love how on the nose this show is.
I know, me too.
Because it's like, oh no, he said that, so you know something's going to go down. Oh, and we should mention at the end of the finale of season 1, which we did cover, but just a reminder to people, it ended with James's mom dying and James watching Ruby and her happy family through their window. So you know we're coming into season 2 where he is not in a good place mentally and emotionally because his mom died and he hasn't told Ruby. Like, he's going through. Right. So that's where he is. So Ruby just thinks like it's Oxford loviness. Like, we're going to be together. She's like floating, not knowing. Like, they haven't spoken.
Not knowing.
Since like he left her the voice memo before he got home, you know?
I think it's like the night before.
Yeah.
I think when she goes to Maxton Hall, Oxford was yesterday.
It was literally yesterday. And so yesterday and then that night is when he comes home and his mom is like dead.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's okay. And I have to say, 12 hours have passed in Maxton Hall time, but 3 years have passed in real life time. And I think they did a pretty good job on continuation.
They did.
But you can just tell that these actors have all had a little glow up. Yeah. They have aged 3 years.
Oh, yeah.
So like the guy's shoulders are broader. Like they're a bit taller.
Yes. They look 3 years older.
They look really good and 3 years older. Okay, so Ruby is like, interesting, where's James? But she's so floating that she's not that worried about it. Not. And who calls her into his office?
Catherine's favorite character. And also
my fucking favorite character.
Mr.
Headmaster.
Lexington.
A force of chaos.
He is, this character needs a character study. I need a spinoff of his life.
That is so true. Oh my God. His name's Lexington, right? We need a Lexington spinoff stat because this man is so fascinating, so full of layers, as the 3 episodes reveal. For a guy who literally has one function, which is to assign Ruby impossible tasks.
All he does. It's
so funny.
This show, it's so funny because I feel like they are now trying to figure out like how to keep the stakes high, you know, in season 2. And so they constantly need to like throw wrenches in everything. And it's like the end of the world. So it's really funny. So of course, this mother effing headmaster calls Ruby into his office and is like, Miss Bell, I have a task for you because your Victorian party went so well.
Yeah, and he's like, there is what her name is Alice something.
Alice Campbell.
Alice Campbell. And Ruby's like, Alice Campbell, the humanitarian and activist. And she's like, I want to be just like Alice Campbell. She makes the world a better place. Which I am glad that we have a little bit of context now of what Ruby wants to do with her life besides go to Oxford.
Yeah. She wants to change the world. We know that.
She wants to change the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do think that was a smart move. Yeah. Was like, you got to give us an example of like who she could be.
Exactly.
Yeah. So anyway, and he's like, they're taking bids for like a fundraiser for her charity. And you did so well. He just like slides the application forward. And she's like, well, when is it due? I have so much going on. And she lists off a bunch of super legitimate things she has going on.
It's also Alice Campbell, like you run one of the biggest like charities, foundations in the world. She's like famous. So you don't have a party planner? Like you are putting all your eggs in the hands of teenagers? Like it's very
Yeah, something's going on. Something fishy is going on with this foundation.
like where is your event budget? Like
where is the money going, Alice?
I don't trust Alice. And it's chaos that they would like have this weird thing where they need high school students to plan a huge fundraising gala. Like this is like
a huge deal.
This isn't like a bingo night at a high school. This is, there are, as you will see, like a red carpet for this is like when they have things at like museums.
Stakes are high.
Yes.
This is like something that would happen at the Grammy Museum. Literally.
But yes, I'm just like shook, like in what world? And so the
But I am so happy that this is a given circumstance of the world of Maxton Hall. Like, because it gives me so much joy.
I know.
And it like, so this is a thing. So she's like, when is the application due? And he's like, day after tomorrow. And she's like, I don't know. And he's just like, Miss Bell, can you do it?
And I'm like, why? Yes. And of course she says yes because she's an overachiever. And I think she's also, she's an overachiever. So she's like, okay, yes. So
she's like, okay, I'll do it. I can do anything. I'm Ruby Bell. But that night at her house, the car pulls up.
And we're like, it's James finally. So James has been MIA all day at school. He hasn't shown up. Ruby can't, I think she might have even texted him. Like, she's just like, okay, she's a little worried, you know? So then
I'd be annoyed.
I'd be so
like, you're my boyfriend. You need to text me if you're not going to be at school. This is ridiculous.
So she's having dinner with her perfect family and the fancy town car pulls up and she's like, yay, it's James.
It's not James. It's Lydia.
His sister.
Lydia gets out of the car. She's obviously bereft. And she's like, is James here? And so Ruby immediately, you see her face sink. Like, this is what it is to love someone who does not have their shit together.
So disruptive.
It's that moment where you're like, the shit has hit the fan again.
And she just knows. Like, it's like your stomach drops. You're like, no, he's not here. Where is he? So then Lydia gets a phone call and she's like, oh, thank God. And so clearly they found James, but she's like being very cagey with Ruby. And Ruby's like, no, I'm coming with you. Like, I'm going with you.
So, oh my God.
Cue the best this is freaking sequence scene.
The best sequence. Go off, Nina. Okay. Tell us all about it.
So they arrive to, who knows, someone's mansion. This is a weeknight. These kids, it's a rager of a party.
It's like a Tuesday.
It's like a Tuesday, and they're having an absolute rager outdoors at like a pool party thing. There's like this really moody, like purple and blue and pink lighting, and
the color saturation completely changes. Like, we are taken into a different world
because we come from Ruby's really cozy, warm, golden lit home with her family. Ruby. I said Ruthie, I think.
Yeah, you did.
Oh my gosh. And so it's warm and golden and cozy, and then we get to the other world, this rich party world where it's a rager, people are drinking, and the shot is so good because it's Lydia and Ruby and then Alistair, James's friend, who was at the party, and he was like, and he comes up to Lydia and he's like, he's been out of his mind, or he's like,
yeah, like he's been like this since we got here. Like,
and Lydia's like, oh my God. And Ruby's like, what? And so there's slow motion walking as everyone's partying and drinking. And there's like,
everyone has their own bottle of alcohol.
It's crazy. And then the camera pans and we see James at the same time Ruby's eyes land on him. He is blackout drunk, dancing in a group of girls.
It's like So it's a complete 180 from the last time she saw him in Oxford.
Yes.
Like, I would be like, do you have multiple personalities?
It's crazy.
Like, it seems like a demon has overtaken him.
It's very much so.
Yeah, it's really, honestly, this would be scary if I was Ruby.
Well, because it's so self-destructive, and it's like oh, I don't know you. I thought I knew you, and I thought I knew you, and
right, and
I don't know you at all.
I didn't imagine what we experienced together. Like, it's very scary. Ugh. So anyway.
So Ruby has the best expressive eyes. They're these giant brown eyes, and they're just filling with tears as she sees James. And James is like,
he sees her.
Shirt is open, or maybe shirtless. He might not even, I forget. Yeah, I think he's like.
And that girl is like, has her hands all over him.
Like his pelvis, like almost touching him.
Oh my God. She like takes a picture of them. It's like gross.
It's gross. So then James sees Ruby and Lydia. He looks at them, but he's such a good actor because you can see that he's so pulled under this mask again. He has the mask on. He is like cut off. So he like sees Ruby, but he doesn't even look like, oh, fuck. Like, this is what's so insidious about this scene is, like, he doesn't even, like, sober up, and he's not like, oh, shit, I'm sorry.
No.
He leans into
You see him make the choice. You see a beat where he makes the choice to be cruel to her.
Yes! It's actually so good, because it's so angsty and dark, but
it's so intense. Like, Maxton Hall goes there.
They go there.
And I will say this for season 2, they are 100% going there.
They are.
With this James destruction thing.
It's so good. And so, like, the girls are hanging over him. I think they have, like, an exchange. Like, maybe Lydia's like, what are you doing? Or something. And he's just like, he leans into it. The girls pull him into the pool. He starts making out with that awful.
No, but before that, he says to Ruby, he looks Ruby in the eyes and he says, you don't belong here.
I forgot.
It's so fucked up.
It's like
it's so fucked
a
up.
knife into her heart. You don't belong here. That is such salt in the wound of Ruby's whole thing is that she doesn't belong at Maxton Hall and she doesn't belong in James's world. And he knows to like press on that wound and like twist it.
It was her whole journey in season 1.
It's so mean. It's so mean. And I love that he did this. I actually love it.
He like makes out with this girl underwater. Ew. Ruby
she says,
runs away.
The girl's like, I know water's not your thing. To Ruby, like taunting her because she has water trauma.
She brings in the water trauma, which is so rude.
It's so shitty. Yeah. And then Ruby runs out, sobbing.
She runs out and she's like walking along the side of the road, crying. And I remember when we recapped the second half of season 1, we brought up like, wow, she has a really great first like experience of like losing her virginity and stuff. And this scene of her crying, walking along the side of the road, I'm like, okay, that is someone who is like this was her first experience with somebody. And now look what he's like. He can hurt her so much.
It's awful.
And he does. And this girl's girl drives up.
Oh, yeah.
Who we don't see for the next. Who is she?
Is she going to come back?
She must. They frame it like she's an important person. But this girl like drives up and she's like, were you at the party? And Ruby's like, yeah. And she's like, get in. Here, I'll give you a ride. Which.
So nice.
I'm surprised we didn't see her again because I was actually like really moved by
I know. It was really
sweet. Like I would want someone to do this for my friends or for me if I was like walking alone sobbing.
I know.
I mean, ugh.
And okay, so now Ruby is like, this is like now we get into, this is why Ruby is like, okay, such a good character, right? We get into this.
A queen.
So we get into the sequence where she's grieving. She doesn't want to get out of her bed. She's so sad. She's just absolutely obliterated. Like her heart is in shambles. So we see like, you know, Ruby is grieving this relationship. She's devastated. We see James wake up out of this bender.
Oh my
and
God.
he sees the pictures from last night.
He kind of remembers what he did, and you just see him hate himself, but not even have the capacity to sit in that like self-loathing.
Yeah.
He immediately like looks for alcohol.
He like drugs.
He takes Coke or
exactly.
something.
He is just completely self-destructive. Lydia and his dad are like, we have the press conference because we have to announce your mom's death. Like, you got to get it together. And he's just like, no, no, no. Meanwhile, Lydia is pregnant.
She's dealing with everything James is dealing with, pregnant.
And,
like, come on.
No one knows besides Ruby's the only one that knows she's pregnant. And which I forget from season 1 how that happened.
In Oxford, Lydia tells her that.
That's right.
Yeah, that was what happened.
So, okay, so to move it along a little. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we have this whole middle of the episode where Ruby is just, and her friends are like, and her sister is like, come on, Ruby. And I love what her friend Lynn says. And maybe it's not this episode. Maybe it's the second one where it's like, you had a life before James Beaufort and you'll have a life after him. And that is such a good thing for every young person to remember when you're going through a devastating breakup.
Oh my God. And this is why I think it really is important for people to have a focus and a dream that is not centered on another person. Yeah. Because you really see how this dream and Ruby's like single-mindedness towards achieving her goals is what like gets her out of that bed. Yeah. Because she gets a call from her friend being like, hey, I know you have a lot to do. Do you need help? Like she kind of remembers like, oh my God, I have to get this application in. Like, I am not, like, the world is moving on and I still have a responsibility to myself. And I love this. She immediately gets up, tears down the pictures that he drew her. Yeah. She takes his, like, lacrosse jersey that she had, puts it in the trash. Yeah. Like, way to go. Because I was so worried that she was going to also, like, let this take her off her path. No. And like, I wrote in my notes, I was like, good, get back to your life. You'll see him again on his long road to the bottom.
It's like amazing.
Move the fuck on, Ruby.
It's so good. And I just realized how much happens in this episode. There is so much that happens.
Dude, I know. Also, this is when I remembered, oh yeah, this guy's mom just died. Like,
and so I think, so then we go into, her friend comes over and her friend is like, you didn't hear? James and Lydia's mom died. And so Ruby, in her anger and her heartbreak, is like, oh my God.
That's what happened. That's what was going on.
So her and Lynn, her best friend, go to the Beaufort house. And
in an adorable red car.
So cute. Lydia is so grateful to see her. And then
the whole friend group is there.
The whole friend group's there. And Ruby goes into James's room. And you can see what I love about Ruby is she's wildly mature for her age. And she's setting aside her anger at James and her heartbreak to be like, I care about this person. And I think this is the first time she sees like what a bad state he's in. She goes into his bedroom and he's just on the floor laying like face down.
And it's like dark in there. It's like a cave. Yeah. It's like coming up on like a troll dragon monster in their cave.
Yeah.
It really is. It feels like really bad. It feels bad.
It's dark energy. It's like dark energy. Yes. And so he sees her and he starts immediately crying. He just crumbles like a little boy. And she's holding him and he's just sobbing.
She touches him and he like, he's flinched at everyone touching him this whole episode, but when she touches him, he like completely envelops himself in her. Yeah. And is just, again, another incredible performance moment. He's had ugly crying.
It's crazy. He's so good.
And they both like take this so seriously, and it's what makes this work and not get into like corniness or something. Like they are 100% in this. Yeah. And he really like loses it.
Yeah.
And she's holding him. Yes. It's a gorgeous shot. It looks like a painting.
It's so good.
She's holding him. He falls asleep. There's like a ray of light coming through the window. Yeah. It looks like one of those like Madonna paintings of her like holding Christ or something.
It's so good.
Like It's really beautiful.
And so then we have like a little jump, like clearly James fell asleep. Ruby is like playing with his hair, and then his phone buzzes and she sees the picture of him and the other girl from the other night, like canoodling and kissing and making out.
She's freaking texting him.
And now Ruby's like, oh, fuck, yeah, this is right. I hate this guy right now. And so she starts to leave, and James reaches for her hand and is like, don't go, please don't go. And then he sees that she saw the text, and he's like, she means nothing to me. Like, I need you, Ruby. I need you. And Ruby like slips on a bottle of liquor, and then she looks around. She sees the pills and the drugs, and she's like,
she just
oh my God,
takes it all in again.
Yes.
And she's like, you need help.
Oh my God, she's so good. She's
so
good. She's like, you need help, dude. Like, you need help. And he's like, and so again, the demon takes over him, and he's like, fine, get lost, get out, get out. He's just screaming over and over, and she's just like, and she like gets out, she runs out of the room and runs through the estate and just leaves. And so, and then James is like sobbing again. He's a freaking mess. So, okay, to move it along, it's like, this is happening. Ruby's like, no, done, out of my life. Like, I need to move on.
Also, like, she's doing it lovingly.
She is.
Like,
she is.
She has the context now, but she is so mature for real. Like, this is something that like I would expect from someone in their 30s, not like a 17-year-old. It's like, you cannot save somebody.
You can't.
They have to save themselves. They have to get that help. And she like recognizes that.
And it's not fair to put it on Ruby, and she knows that. And she's like, I can't be your everything and your savior. Like, no, dude. No. And so they have that moment, and then we get to the funeral of what's her name? It's Ophelia
Beaufort.
No, that's her sister. So
Cordelia Beaufort.
Cordelia.
The other Shakespearean name. Okay.
And so the funeral of Cordelia Beaufort it's like she's Princess Diana. There is a full news crew. It's televised.
It's a live funeral, as if, again, she is Princess Diana or the Queen of England.
So Ruby's like working on her pitch, for the gala, and she has it on in the background. She's kind of tuning in to the funeral because, again, okay, this is crazy. The funeral. And so James is there with Lydia, his dad.
And Lydia looks so good. She has this like black veil
She's gorgeous.
On that like goes across her face. Yeah. Like, I need to study, because Lydia is also a redhead. I'm going to like study her like fashion in season 2, because so I think the styling of Lydia this season, have to give a moment. I thought that funeral look was slay.
It was so good.
He's like hugging her, and
slow motion.
News shows it in slow motion, as if like the news is also showing this interaction in slow motion.
It's a chaos funeral, and the father is predictably evil and mean. And so then who shows up? Cordelia's sister, Ophelia, the estranged aunt, who Lydia and James haven't seen in like forever or maybe ever.
Yeah,
but they know of her.
They were told that like she didn't want anything to do with them. Oh, I forgot though, Nina. His dad and him have had this moment where the dad, this is before the funeral, the dad was the one who came and like comforted James.
Yes.
And you see this real moment of tenderness between him and his dad, and it does like beg this, it begs this question of like, is this dad all bad? Is this something he orchestrated to get close to James? Like,
interesting.
Okay, back to the funeral. Sorry, I just realized we forgot that part.
Yes. So, okay, the funeral, and there's obviously huge tension between the dad and the mom's sister. And it's like, she's like, you kept me away from my sister. And he's like, you tried to like glob onto our family. Like, they hate each other. And
yeah, they hate each other. And she's like, I guess we'll find out when they read the will.
Okay. Crazy.
James gets upset. He runs off, steals a car. Straight up grabs keys from a random bystander, gets in her car, and just starts road raging.
Like screaming. He's like, It's like
He's having a full-on breakdown.
Yeah, he's having a psychotic break, driving like a maniac. Yeah. The aunt is driving and she's like, what? And then he gets in a horrific accident in the car.
Well, he's calling Ruby.
Oh, yeah. He's calling Ruby and being like, pick up. She doesn't see it because she's like at the meeting for the gala.
Living her life.
She's living her life. So he's like screaming, having a mental breakdown, calling Ruby. And then he flips his car in a horrific car accident that weirdly isn't as big of a deal as I thought it was going to be. Like, they make it seem like...
Well, that's where we leave off, like, episode 1 is like, oh my God. Well, I was like, someone, like, could be in really bad shape from this.
And, honey, he bounces
He's at lacrosse 2 days later.
Okay, so he gets in this... So the episode 1 season premiere, or season 2 episode 1 premiere ends with this horrific car crash. The figure in the back was the aunt Ophelia. Mm-hmm. And that's where it ends.
Walking towards it.
So we're out the gate with just like so much drama and it's crazy.
And like the world has changed.
The world has changed.
Which is what I think a good story does. Like, it takes the stasis that was established at the end of season 1 and it just puts it in like a cocktail shaker. Yeah. It's like, it's all fucked up again. Yeah. We have to figure out how to live in a new world now.
Episode 2 is like fun. I think episode 2 serves to show Ruby has so much to live for. It's the girls' girl episode. It's like okay, so the highlights of episode 2 for me were like the girls' sleepover. It's like Ruby, her sister Lydia, and so we should just say James is okay. He's in the hospital, but he'll be fine.
But he has a near-death event where he like sees his mom.
It's true.
And I think that that's an important like step in his journey is him kind of finding this place of peace within himself. He's not all okay.
It's a wake-up call, though. It's like a wake-up call.
It's a wake-up call.
And it's a wake-up call. And he also... It's the first time someone gives him a card for like therapy and like PTSD counseling. So he's like, okay, we see those gears start to work, that he's like, I need help, but he's still like, trying to get it together. So the highlights of this episode for me were Ruby's sister gathering the troops and Lynn, and they have a girls' sleepover to like... To help Ruby. And so it's like Lydia, which is so special, Ember, Ruby's sister, and Lynn. And they are just being girls, having fun.
And sometimes you just need your girls.
You need to eat popcorn in your room and laugh and dance and
make little lanterns and make wishes upon them and cast them into the sky.
It was so beautiful. So Ruby writes down, forget James forever or something.
Goodbye, James. Exclamation point, exclamation point. Forever! Exclamation point, exclamation point.
So Ruby, sends the lantern off. We should say throughout all of this, Ruby has landed on a theme for the gala. And it's fragile.
And it's
hearts.
So good. Fragile hearts.
Yeah. And everyone's like, yes, that's the best thing.
Everyone's like, this is going to be so good. And the headmaster is like, wow, you guys are doing great. Where's the money coming from?
With this motherfucker. They need to fund it.
It's your school. And he's like, we're not pulling on the like donors to our school. Like, absolutely not. So now these kids have to raise 40,000 euros or whatever.
It's crazy.
It's just so funny.
And I think, so two other really important things happen in this episode. Yeah. Ruby goes with Lydia to a gynecologist, and that's where Lydia has the first ultrasound and appointment because she was experiencing some cramping, and she decides she's going to keep not just the baby, but the twins. She is having twins.
It's twins. So once again, now Lydia is dealing with even more and is somehow able to handle it, whereas James is falling apart. And listen, I'm not saying you wouldn't fall apart given these circumstances. Lydia is doing very, very well, but she is doing she is keeping it together.
She's keeping it together.
Man.
And Ruby is really there for her. Ruby is a great friend. She hasn't told anyone. She has never told James. Like, she is keeping the secret. So the other big thing that happens is James finds out. James is like furious that Lydia missed the big Beaufort meeting and for the clothing line. And he's pissed that she was hanging out with Ruby. But then her bag spills and he sees the prenatal vitamins. And he's like...
Yeah, he was being like a bitch about...
being a dick.
This was just a moment he was like, oh, you went to a bakery in this town? Like he's being so rude. It's like he doesn't even realize she went to like Ruby's family bakery.
Yeah.
Like, James, check your privilege once again.
So he finds out, he immediately hugs her and just like, I'm here for you. Like, and he's a really great brother in this moment. Yes. He doesn't judge her. He doesn't get angry. He just holds her. He just hugs her and holds her.
And the actress who plays Lydia did such a good job in this moment too. How she just like falls apart, and
we haven't seen her fall apart about the pregnancy.
No.
And she starts just sobbing, and he's just holding her. It's her brother. They are twins.
It's another wake-up call for James.
It's another wake-up call for James. He's like, oh, shit. So, and then I think the final thing that really happens is Ruby's celebrating. So Ruby gets into Oxford.
And I was really surprised by how happy I was when she gets that
huge
letter.
Huge.
Like, I was like, Ruby did it.
She did it.
I feel so happy for her. So Ruby, is like, her and her family are having this picnic. And I was
at
like,
an
James,
orchard or something? I'm like,
it's like an orchard. It's like a public park.
But they've like decorated. I'm like, this is so amazing.
It's so amazing. And listen, you can do that in Germany.
Cute.
There are so many lovely public parks. It's great.
Wow.
Like, no surprise.
Okay.
So,
James
and then James shows up to this. And listen, I think this is probably the big moment in episode 2.
It is.
She is having this like celebratory time with her family, and James isn't trying to intrude.
He's not.
He wants to apologize. He wants to apologize, but again, I do think this show did such a good job of like tracking growth in James while also showing that he is not ready for a relationship with her yet. And he is also not healed. Like, he still feels he has this, like, need for her and doesn't know what to do. And when she, and, like, he apologized. He's like, I'm sorry for interrupting, la, 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 la. But his need for her is so great that he is not able to, like, see outside of it.
No, he's not.
And even when she says, we're celebrating that I got into Oxford, he doesn't even really register that.
No.
Like, this is the biggest thing. And James of the past, he knows what a big deal this is to Ruby. But because he is still in such a cloud, like, he barely even hears that.
Yeah.
And, and it's not necessarily him being selfish. Like, he is trying to do better.
Yeah.
But when you are in that state of mind, like, it is almost impossible to not be selfish in a way.
Yeah.
Like, because it's so great. It's so painful.
Yeah.
It's all you can feel.
Yeah. And so Ruby really sticks up. She really handles this beautifully. She's just like, I love you. She says it. She's like, I love you. This is really hard. I need peace. I can't save you. I can't do this. And she walks away.
She did so
She
good.
tells James, like, you need help. I cannot save you. And you need to get better for you, not me.
She is the blueprint for what I feel like so many women specifically need to hear. Like,
it's amazing.
This is actually really a really good example for young women.
Yeah, she handles it incredible. And so the episode ends with him like driving away and Ruby with her family. And I think that's like, okay, this is where we are. She is like, no, I love that she's like, I love you. This is hard. You need to get better for yourself. And James drives away crying again. He is the best crier.
But he also hears that she loves him.
Exactly.
And that, like, she is rooting for him. Again, it's like little steps. There, these little steps in James's journey and in Ruby's. Like, also the fact that in this like nightmare sequence, he was like, you don't belong here. And she has grown so much from beginning of season 1, Ruby, that actually, like, she knows that's not true.
And
like,
it's not going to really derail her confidence or anything.
It's not going to derail her, no. Okay.
Episode 3.
At 3.
Is
episode
It has
3.
everything. It is so fun. It has
So fun.
James fully on his like apology tour. It has
We're back like in the group, like trying to put on a seemingly possible event. Like we are back in Maxton Hall, and I love it.
It's really fun. It's like the gala's approaching. Everything's coming together. James has really like showed up to help with the group, and he's like being really respectful and kind.
Oh my
and he's
God.
like really
there's this moment. There's this moment where he like shows up at the event planning instead of going to lacrosse, which he's supposed to be the captain of, but he goes to event planning anyway. And we could go on a whole tangent about this lacrosse team, but we won't. And he is just like puppy dog eyes
so cute.
at her. She's like, go ahead.
You.
Well, she's like, James, can I have a word? And you can tell she's not happy, but he's like, okay. Like, he's so happy to be pulled aside and scolded by her because it just means like time with her.
So cute. And also during this time, like in episode 2, I think he started to bond with the other members. He like straight up apologized to Kieran, the dorky kid, and was like, I'm
him and
sorry.
Kieran are
like I was a
friends.
dick. Because Kieran's like, you know, puts him in his place a little bit and is like, you don't get it. Like, you're so rich. Like, and James apologizes to him. And I think that's really, really sweet. And so James is like fitting in, and he's really pulling his weight in the group, and he's really helping out. And the gala's coming together. It's like happening.
It's happening. There's this adorable moment where like Kieran and James have this sort of like Tweedledee, Tweedledum like comedy duo thing where they like knock over a head on a statue. It's so fun.
It's so fun.
I was so charmed.
And so James and Ruby are, you know, there's been a lot of moments in that, like, because they're working together. He's helping her. They have to go to an event space to pick up a photo booth. They have to test the photo booth, of course. And it has to test with 2 people, as the guy says.
And they almost kiss.
And it's just like the tension is there, and she's defrosting a little bit, and he is like really being respectful. And so there's also a beautiful evolution of like her sister's characters really getting some great scenes, and we're really starting to see Ember's like she's really her fashion, like she's gonna be a huge star in the fashion industry. They're setting that up, like she is killing it, but she feels left out from Ruby's Maxton Hall, like
reasonably so. Like in this, you know, on this girls' night, like she's the only one who isn't at Maxton Hall. And no, I really appreciate. So Ember has this moment where it's the night of the gala, and or the gala's coming up, and I guess Ruby, she assumed that Ruby would invite her because she does all this stuff for her, and she even
made the dress.
And Ruby doesn't. She's like, I thought you didn't want to come. She's like, I'm only good for like making your dresses, and I thought this was such a good flip of the like supportive sister, supportive friend like archetype that I do think she was kind of shoehorned into in the first season of like, I'm happy just to support you, Ruby. I'm happy just to stay up all night and make you a dress, Ruby. And instead it's like, no, actually like that does enact a cost. Like she didn't have to do that. And I just really thought that this character got some well-needed, like, depth.
It's great. Okay, so we have to talk about Lexington and how he completely ruins. So, okay, it's the gala. It's like they walk in the room. It's like the day of the gala, and it's the morning. So they see they transformed Maxton Hall space. It's gorgeous. Ruby and the committee did it. They goddamn did it. It's stunning. And the headmaster comes in. And
he made a cake.
No, someone gifted it. Someone.
He didn't even make that cake.
He didn't make the cake. He's just excited. Like the superintendent, someone like gifted the cake, and he comes in with a giant cake, and then he's like, he tells them like, you have to do something, and she's like, well, we have to go meet with the caterer, and he's like, well, I'll close up here, and she's like, okay, but you know, the stage lights, something with this school's electrical system is a mess.
That apparently only the students understand, not the person who is literally in charge of this school.
And he's like,
can I just say about Lexington, though, like, I was so charmed and so surprised to be charmed in episode 3 how Lexington, it kind of is revealed that he actually is like really excited about these events and sort of just wants to like help plan them.
He's a ding dong.
He's such a ding dong. I was like, oh my God. He's been giving Ruby these ridiculous assignments because he just wants to like basically be a student on the events committee because he's like so excited and jazzed. Too bad he burns the whole room
Which I don't understand how, but so he turns off the lights. He turns off all the lights. And by turning off all the lights, it sparks an electrical fire. And they come in it's the day before the gala. So they come in the next day and the entire room, just that room, is burned.
Just this room. It has been only in this room. Thank God. Thank God.
So it's burned. But and Ruby's like,
everything is burned.
I love that Ruby immediately was like, sir, this is your fault. I love that he didn't try to be like, Ruby, what did you do? No, he immediately was like, oh shit, this is.
Yeah, he's like, me? Oh, I guess it was me.
But then Ruby is activated. She's like, no, we are going to put on this gala. Smoke damage be damned. Our lungs be damned.
Me and Alice are going to be BFFs because she is my future self. Yep. She goes to the lacrosse team. She's like, we need reinforcements. Ruby struts onto that lacrosse
field. She loves strutting on there.
James, of course, is like, what's going on? What's going on? How can I help? And she's like, I need the whole lacrosse team to stop what you're doing right now. They're like, we have a big game. And James is like, shut up. She's like, we need help getting this gala together. Yeah. And so and I thought this was sweet. The whole lacrosse team shows up and they all start cleaning up and they're like, new theme. It's still Fragile Hearts, but now we are going to do everything like secondhand. And
sure,
it's like, y'all should have done that to begin with, but whatever.
Also, her ask to the lacrosse team, I was like, this is too much. If I was on the lacrosse team, sorry, I'm on the other guys. I'd be like, she's like, we need you to go home and bring in all your utensils, decorations. I would be like, Ruby, girl, I don't want to do that.
I'd be like, I'm not on your committee. I'm sorry you're dealing with this, but like, I need a lacrosse scholarship. I have to practice.
And I feel like they're trying to like really drive home like James being torn between like lacrosse and party planning worlds. And it's just like so fabricated, this like push and pull. Like you're not giving, and I love it. It's so stupidly dramatic and low stakes, but it's like, so the gala, they pulled it off. Ruby ends up inviting her sister. Her sister's so excited. Yeah. They look amazing. Both of them look so hot.
She's got this great blue dress. I love it.
The event is going amazing. Alice Campbell shows up. She's so pleased with everything.
And Alice Campbell is like getting pictures taken on the red carpet and she locks eyes with Ruby and she just crooks her finger. And she's like,
so good.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ruby Bell. And everyone's like, wow. Like, Ruby is killing it.
So they're there, and then what happens? Their special guest, Scott the janitor, cancels on...
He can't take it. He can't take the heat. It's too much pressure to speak about his...
Yeah, he was going to be the big guest speaker. So James steps in to save the day. And Gibbs would...
He's like, I have an idea.
He gives this speech that I found so uncomfortable. Like, I had secondhand embarrassment, and it only works in, like, I want to know, like, if I was making a sketch about this, I would be like, what is the person in the back of the room, like, thinking? Like, watching this, like, what? He's like, it's so personal. He's tearing up, and he's just like, I've been so self-destructive. I've ruined friendships, my family, like the woman I love. And I'm just like, I'd be like, this is weird. But
I know, I'd be like, I feel like this is a private conversation between you and this girl.
It's embarrassing.
Not about this charity. But everyone in the audience is like, this is the most moving thing in the world. And Alice is like, that was incredible. This is well done, Ruby. So, okay, in the world of Maxton Hall, James takes accountability.
He does.
He takes accountability for his actions. He shows the strength and vulnerability. and in like sharing your story. And also he like uplifts Ruby in this moment. Like he centers himself, but like the spotlight stays on her in a way, because it's an example of how well she has done in like doing this event, that like this, again, we pulled it off, right?
It's true. And you see her be like, okay, James is changing. Like she needed to hear that crazy speech, and I'm glad he did it.
And he kind of needed to do it in a public way. Like he publicly humiliated her, so he kind of needed to publicly atone.
And it's great. And so it's like, okay, the episode ends, of course, though, with his mean, evil dad being like, we're leaving, and if you say one more thing, like his dad hates him so much and hates Ruby. And his dad, like, so we see that James is still under the thumb. Because at one point, Ruby is like, I really hope you're free from your dad one day. Like, you have to be your own man.
And we called this.
Yeah.
They can't be together until he is. Yes. Like, they can't truly be together in a good way until he is out from under his dad's thumb.
Okay, so the episode ends with the gala being a success, and James doing this public atonement, and we think maybe there's hope for them. However, he's still under his dad's thumb. And so we see where we go from here. And I'm like very excited for the next episode. I saw a still where he's sitting with her family having dinner, Ruby's family.
Having dinner? They're eating spaghetti.
Okay, love German spaghetti. And
so exciting.
I think the first 3 episodes are very exciting. We're both on board. Like, I'm on board 100%. I think, it's definitely funny. Like, the stakes, you could see them trying to, like, keep your, like, engaged. But, like, I'm enjoying it a lot.
Well, and I think that they accomplished digging a really deep hole that will now be really fun to see them try to get out of. Like, in order for the fight to be together, to feel real and feel like there's tension there, they really needed James to, like, really mess up.
They did.
And boy, did he.
He did. And we need to see his continue, rise from the ashes.
Man.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. So let's each do one prediction.
Okay, great.
For what's coming to wrap it up.
Okay, great.
Let me think. I predict trouble ahead. I think this is going that's all. No.
Yeah.
I think that there's going to be some trouble for Ruby on her Oxford journey. Like, she has accomplished the thing she was trying to accomplish this whole show. She got in. So I have a feeling there's got to be like a wrench thrown in this plan, or something's got to go really wrong for Ruby for her to kind of continue to have something to fight against.
Yeah. I predict so something big is going to happen with the dad, and James is going to have to make a decision with
maybe between the aunt and the dad or something.
Or like he needs to get out. He needs to break free from his dad, but he's still not. Like, his dad's going to put him in a really hard position again, I think. And I
think that scene where he was holding James and comforting him did show that, like, James needs a parent. And this is his only parent. It's really hard to just walk away from the only parent you have, even if they're toxic.
And I think maybe that'll come up. Like, maybe even Ruby will be like, you need to just, like, set. And he's like, it's my dad. Like, he's going to be torn from the loyalty to his family and his desire to be his own person. And I'm excited to see how that unfolds. But yeah, here we are.
Here we are. Oh my gosh. Okay, and so we're going to cover the back end of season 2 once it wraps up, which will be in like 3 weeks or so. Yes. Can't wait to tune in every Friday evening. I'm just so excited.
Likewise.
I'm so excited.
Yay.
Okay, you can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Katherine Bourne Taylor.
Yay. You can find...
What about you,
You can find me on Instagram at Nina_Concepción.
And we have a TikTok now. In addition to an Instagram, it's obsessed_the show. So you can find us on both of those things. And we have a live show every third Monday at Nico's in Atwater Village, where we bring on like all of our favorite comedians and folks and friends to talk about like what they're obsessed with. It's fun.
So fun. Please come out if you're local. And also you can find our episodes plus bonus episodes at backdrop.fm. If you become a member, you get access to like early drops and all kinds of goodies, really fun bonus eps.
We did a watch along to the first act of the season 2 premiere, and that was really fun. Okay, everyone out there, stay obsessed. Also, we cover a lot more on this show besides Maxton Hall. It's just that the timing worked out where, like, this show that we're obsessed with dropped, like, when we only had 2 other episodes in the tank. So we're going to cover, like, a ton of obsessions. It's just that we love Maxton Hall.
We love it.
Stay obsessed, everybody.
Yay, thank you.
We are obsessed.
Find more great shows and see what's behind it all at backdrop.fm.